Hello, everyone. Very good evening. Hope I'm loud and clear. Just please tell me in the comments, like, am I clearly audible and visible? I think we should wait for a while, then we'll start. Today, there are so many things which we have in our list, that is vocabulary, idioms, and so many things, by the way. So we will start, but I think we should wait for a while so that other participants also can join. How is your Sunday, everyone? Thirsty. 5 members are here. Am I clearly audible and visible? Just tell me at least. Then we'll further proceed because we are going to discuss vocabulary, some of idioms, and what all questions and queries that you have. You can ask. Most welcome to all your questions. How is your Sunday, everyone? 'I think let me start by my own, right? That would be great. So, I'm going to start this live. Whoever is joining, in the starting or in the mid, they can also join me. So, let me tell you some of the vocabularies in this live because I don't want, this should be like ended and like without any purpose. So, let me clear it, some of the things, right? So first we will start with some of vocabulary. Okay, randomly I'll go for vocab and idioms and all, and that's how uh, we'll be discussing in this live. Okay, so the very first word that we have, that is legacy. Well, nowadays I have started, the series of vocabulary because I have some of my regular learners where I, teach at least 5 new vocab each day to brush up their communication skills because vocabulary is something very important, right? Vocabulary enhances the way we speak, and it is irreplaceable. If you are targeting any language, you should be aware about the vocab portion, right? And for that, you can learn vocabulary everyday basis, right? So the very first word that we have, that is legacy, and it means is something, legacy is like uh, it refers to something that handed over to you, or it can be, there are many things, like there is an example we have, like my grandmother. left legacy for us. It can be wealth, it can be any cultural festival. Legacy, it means that it refers to something handed down from the past, such as property, traditions, achievements, anything, right? Uh, well, English Empire. Hi. I think Mr. Arun is here, right? The name has changed on your ID. So, very good evening, Mr. Arun, and thank you for being here. Yeah, you're right. It's me. Okay. So, first of all, welcome, and hope this Sunday is treating you really well. Okay. Fabulous to see you doing live. Yeah, it is unexpected, out of blue. Even I planned in the morning that I should go live today because it's been almost 2 weeks. I'm not active on my channel because of my internship. I started internship, and that was quite hectic. Like throughout the day, I was like, there almost 4 to 5 hours, and then traveling also takes a lot of time. So that is the thing. I was not active on my channel, and yeah. So coming back to vocabulary, I was discussing about legacy, right? So something, it can be achievement, it can be tradition, or anything. Uh, well, first, should I start vocabulary or should I answer questions? I'm in dilemma. Um, well, Mr. Arun says that I got a question for you. What you want to be remembered as YouTuber when you hit your fifth year? Okay, mm, that's an interesting question, Mr. Arun. So, someone who is very consistent, because yeah, I mean, this week only, like some, only when it comes to urgency, let's say exams or any work, then only I'm like not active. Otherwise, I try to come up with videos, shorts, informative shorts, and nowadays I'm very active on shorts. So yeah, I try my level best so I can, I must be remembered as someone who is very consistent. And I always like to upskill the way I speak. I don't like to be like as the way I am today. I just want improvement, continuous growth. So that's my answer, Mr. Arun. uh Urvashi. Oh, Urvashi is also here. Priyanka, when you will be back to the okay, 2 days. Well, I'll tell you on WhatsApp, Urvashi, and welcome here to join. Okay, so Mr. Arun, I think I have answered your question. Okay, sorry. So let's talk about the vocabulary again, or do you have any other questions for me, Mr. Arun? Okay, I got it. I would like to see people remember as creator than a more content creator. Does it make sense? Of course it does, because the value creation is something really important. Like as I said, informative shorts, something which create value. And as I said, that I don't want to be the way I am, like, I just want improvement, and every day there should be a learning mindset. Then only we can add value. And whatever content creation journey we are, especially education, or you know every time you have to go for something different, especially advancement in whichever field you're working on. So that's what I feel, because value creation only happens when you have a learning mindset. What do you think? Okay, so is there any other questions that you have for me, Mr. Arun? Bhavesh Kumar. Hello, Bhavesh. Very good evening. Hope everyone, your Sunday is really well. Like, was it productive or was it lazy day? Just tell me. How was the Sunday? As a value creator, you can leave a legacy for your own YouTube. Exactly. Indeed, Mr. Arun. And I believe that when you have a learning mindset, things will things may not work instantly, but it will definitely work. If I'm improving 1% every day, it's good for me, right? I mean, it doesn't matter like things are like working on or not. It's been long time. I'm happy to watching you on live. Okay, Bhavesh Kumar. Well, thank you very much. I'm also very excited because it's been almost 2 weeks I'm not active on my channel. It feels so bad, but yeah, because of hectic schedule, I was not active. But finally, I'm back and I'll be consistent here. Okay, so Priyanka tried to bring in C1 level of vocab here. Yeah, actually, there are many things which I have today for this live, but I think there should be more participants, right? Um, we'll start soon. All right, Mr. Arun, and to everyone out there, I mean, who is watching this live, I want to know. This is like, of course, a very basic question, but I'm like always curious. Like, what's the best part of your day? What made you happy today, everyone? As it is Sunday, so just come up with like what made you happy today, and like what's the best part of your day, everyone? You must be having fun with your friends, anything for that matter. Mm, Bhavesh Kumar, I have done one conversation with you before, long time ago. Yeah, I remember. I know actually. With whoever I have a session, I always remember that because sessions are not just for 30-40 minutes. We can know each other very well in a particular session, right? Mm, so, my question is to you, how to improve vocabulary? Okay, so basically what I do, Mr. Bhavesh, when it comes to vocabulary, I try to learn, at least 5 new words every day basis. And I have my regular learners also. So I make sure to, teach at least to just, to teach in a manner that is like very, you can say, in a manner that with examples, with real life examples, so that it's clear for everyone to how to use that word. So that's how I learn every day 5 words. And if you're learning one word, each day it's like a drop in the ocean. So make sure to at least try 5, 6, 7. Not too much, because that is also a problem. You cannot recall it for a while and you will forget them. So whatever you learn, make sure to use. Okay, make sure to use those words while speaking. So hope I have answered your question, Mr. Bhavesh. Like, or reading also is very important, very crucial. You cannot skip it, because reading will help you to structure yourself, and especially the message you wish to deliver. So make sure to read books, read self-help books, whatever you like. I recently purchased one book, that is Rework. So anyone read this book, Rework? Anyone read this book, Rework? How to rework? Actually, I just I just, actually I went for shopping for clothes and all, but I stumbled upon this book and I thought, let's buy it. By the way, I will finish. I'm reading Ikigai at the moment. I always try to, I don't know, whenever I start that book, I just skip it. But now I have decided that this time I'll finish that book. Okay. So Mr. Arun says that online try to tell some life-changing stories of great personalities so that will inspire your viewers watching this show. Okay. Basically, why I come live, to just interact because it is so interactive. I am just like reading comments, answering questions, and just knowing everyone's like what's going on, like little bit chit chat. I like this part. And yeah, we'll be like inculcating some of the other things as well. Hmm. Best part of my day so far, I helped my mom while cleaning up the living room, which was pending for a long time. And she is super happy to get this done today. Wow. Really happy and glad to hear that, Mr. Arun. Hmm. It feels so content, when we like do something for our family, especially for our parents, no matter what. Like if it is a little help, that's also like it feels like a heaven, right? So I can feel it because whenever I help my mother, I also feel the same, and yeah, I mean, I don't have words like, because the feeling is so special uh, when we help our parents, right? Bhavish Kumar is saying that, yeah, thanks a lot to answer question. I think vocabulary question, right? Okay. Pallavi Kumari. Hello, Pallavi. How are you? Hope you're doing well. And Bhavish Kumar is saying, I'm watching from UAE. Yeah, I remember Bhavish very well. Now it's just completely like remember. Earlier, I was actually today I had a conversation with one of Bhavish. So I was just getting confused, but now I'm very sure that you are that Bhavesh, right? Harish, ma'am, I just wanted to improve my uh, fancy vocab in between my conversation, but unfortunately, there is no any. Uh, there's no any as such fancy vocab come to my mind. I always use that boring vocab. Please advise me. Well, Mr. Harish, right? Uh, I feel the simple you speak, I mean, of course, improving vocabulary is must. You have to improve your vocabulary because that's why, that's when you can actually come up with, you can say, more professional and good manner. And fluency is something really important. But when it comes to, fancy vocab and all, you can learn over time, but just be proud of yourself that at least you're conveying the message, right? And if it is simple, that's fine, keep it simple, because nobody, if you are trying to, if you're trying using very fancy or some like hard words, it will be like uncomfortable for the listener out there or for the person with whom you're having session. Yeah, so make sure to come, like it's okay to use basic or simple vocabs, but the main thing is your confidence, plus how you, I mean, how you're using those simple vocabs in a very like flourishing or very fruitful manner. That's also matter. And over time you can work upon your vocabulary, but in the initial stage, or don't worry about vocabulary too much, it's not the big issue. Hmm. Pallavi saying, I'm fine, ma'am. How are you? I'm on the top notch condition. No complaint as such. Pallavi Kumari is saying, okay, fine. Mr. Arun is saying, yeah, when you keep people around you happy, that will double your happiness for sure. Indeed. And when it comes to the people around you, you cannot make everyone's happy. That is also a barrier because no, some people are like always be unhappy no matter what you do. That is also the thing. These are exceptions, by the way. But especially, I believe that if you are making your parents happy, that's enough. Your parents, maybe your cousins, no, siblings, sorry, just try, and your home environment should be very energetic, very, how can I say, I mean, something that gives you, that empowers you, that fosters you to do so many things. That should be the environment, and it only happens when you are intentionally putting efforts. Yeah. Pallavi is saying that, ma'am, I want to ask you that now which book are you reading and which is in your bucket list? By the way, I am reading Ikigai. It's not finished yet. And in my bucket list, there are so many books, by the way. I purchased one of book, as I shared, Rework. So I will read that. And I really like to read books. It is so amazing. Though I don't get that much time because of sessions and other priorities as well, but I make sure to read because reading is the only thing that that just calm my mind, and I feel so good after reading because you kind of involved in that book. Like, okay, what's the story, what's the summary, what's actually the author is trying to convey. So it is just superb. mm, okay, is there any criteria to go live on channel, like, is there any criteria to go live on channel, like number of subscribers? No, there is no criteria as such. I think earlier there was a criteria. I remember when I started my YouTube channel, that time I was thinking to go live, but guys, is there any background noise? Please clear me. Is there any background noise too much, or is it like fine? Because I can hear the background noise. Is it like here also in live? Okay, just please confirm. Coming, but there is no issue. Okay, it's coming. Is it? Let me check. Coming, but there is no issue. Okay, it's coming. Is it? Actually, in the evening, like mostly people just walk on street, and that's why. Okay, if you can, I don't hear something disturbing in the background. Okay, that's great then. Mm, Bhavesh is saying advanced vocab is not a solution, like useful conversation for advanced vocab is not a solutions, like useful conversation for everyone. We cannot understand if I am weak at any language. Yeah, basically advanced vocab is good. Definitely you should improve your vocabulary. That is indeed, you have to do it, but don't bother yourself too much for using fancy words. Okay, in it will naturally come to you. Yeah, you don't have to bother yourself. Ma'am, I just wanted to learn. Harish is saying that I just wanted to learn little bit fancy vocab because when I watch any podcast, then on that time the actors used lots of fancy vocab, so it is difficult to me to understand the sentence. Okay, fine. Yeah, when it comes to podcast or something, when you will listen, uh, you will stumble upon many of words, right? Vocab, idioms, phrases, and that's when you learn, right? Whenever you found like when you encounter any of the vocab, just google it, right? And then try to use it, like how you can use that word in real life, how you can make sentences out of it, and make sure to use it. That's so simple, right? uh Bhavesh is saying that Harisha. Okay, fine. All right. So yeah, I mean that's how I learn vocabulary. And okay, so please tell me, everyone, whoever is watching this live, which book are you reading at present? Like for reading, what you do? I would love to know. Come on, for reading, what you do? Which book you are reading at the moment? Plus, are you enjoying? And like, I want to know because I'm like eagerly like I always like to ask this question, like which book, because so that I can also start reading after finishing the current one. Any favorite book, Mr. Arun, Bhavesh, Mr. Harish, Pallavi, whoever is out there? Yeah. What's the favorite book? No one is reading book, is it? Okay, for reading purpose, what do you actually read? Newspaper, what? Sorry for that. I'm not reading any books right now. However, in future I will do. Okay. So for reading, Mr. Bhavesh, what do you do? I read a lot on life lessons. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is also great, right? If you're reading life lessons. Um, I also read many a times. There is a group on Telegram. It's like Mindset Therapy channel name, and it's really, they put really amazing content there related to mindset, related to personality, or you can like how you can be the 1%, the tips, tricks, and not actually tricks, but the suggestions. Hmm. Harish is saying that, ma'am, in my case, I just only reading cricket commentary because at present there is IPL going on, and I'm huge fan of cricket. Okay, so I used only commentary in order to learn English. Oh, that's great. I mean, whatever like comes in your interest, you should go for that. Earlier I was also like, I used to avoid reading books, but now I'm developing interest, and I genuinely like reading books. Hmm. Bhavesh is saying that I'm interested to watch only podcast like you. Yeah, podcasts are really good. I also like to listen because it's yeah, they are really long actually when it comes to podcast, but I like it. I also like to listen podcast and all. Mr. Arun is saying that I read books like Power of Positive Attitude, Ikigai, and read them mostly in the mornings. I read for 90 minutes every day. Okay, that's great. 90 minutes, amazing. Um, I can read for 40, 30, 40 minutes, not more than that. It's not like, I mean, though I like it, But yeah, that is my attention span. I can say that mostly, I can focus, like, I have observed myself, right, that how much time I can focus on one thing, and that is 30-40 minutes. My favorite books are How to Win Friends and Influence People, 21 Ways to Stop Procrastination. Okay, wow. Well, would you mind coming up with 10 ways that how we can stop procrastinating, Mr. Arun? Because as you have read 21 ways to stop procrastination. So any 10, like, from them, like, any 10 ways. Even I have also created one video, solo video, like, for procrastination and how you can avoid procrastination, like focus on one thing at a time, and stop multitasking, set time blocks for task, and what next? Yeah, take breaks and don't try to multitask, because that is also going to hamper your work, the quality of your work. So there are many things for that matter. Reading good books is the best way to acquire in-depth knowledge to share with the world and develop great connection. Exactly. I mean, reading is something, if you involve, in that particular story, or if you just completely indulge yourself, it is the best, what I feel. Mr. Harish is saying that at present, my listening skills is also developed because in regular basis, I watch IPL match, and whenever I watch match, then on that time I make sure use English commentary. That's great. So it's like, two way. Like, on the first hand, you are improving, like you're watching your favorite sports, and on the other hand, you're improving your vocabulary. So that's great. Mm, Bhavish is saying that if you don't mind, what's your plan to prepare yourself for daily routine and how you inspired yourself to do different? That's a good question. Basically, what I do for my daily routine, I mean, I always go with to-do list. I mean, I make sure to write what all tasks I'm supposed to be doing for the rest of the day, and that's what make me, keep going. And I feel so content after completion of my to-do list. There are times when I don't, complete my to-do list because of other work, and I cannot drain myself too much, because just you have to do the best you can, right? You cannot, because as a human being, we have the tendency that, okay, I could do more, I could have done more. This is everyday basis, this is the this type of thoughts comes in our mind. But yeah, I make sure to complete my mits. That is most important task, and rest of all, I don't bother too much about it. Bhavesh is saying that if okay, fine. Mr. Arun is saying that, Priyanka, that is name of the book, 21 Ways to Stop Procrastination by Brent Tracy, a renowned American speaker. So what was, like, of course there must be 21 ways or 10, like, is there any ways that they have shared, like how to stop procrastinating? Because as the title of the book is 21 Ways to Stop Procrastination. So there must be something related to procrastination, like how we can avoid it, how we can be productive, how we can come up with fruitful results, right? Mm, it will take at least 4 hours to talk about the points from this book. Okay, I'm talking about the bullet points only, not the complete book summary. If you can, that then only. Otherwise, that's fine. Bhavesh is saying that I also do the same. Harish. Okay, okay, fine. Pooja Tiwari. Hello, Pooja. Very good evening. All right. So actually, I planned something different for this live, but almost it's 40 minute, right? And I think it's time to end the live. I mean, it's time to wrap up. Is there any questions, guys? You can ask. Next Sunday, I'll try to come up with some of like complete planned live. We will not go randomly. And at last, in the almost the ending point of live, we will discuss questions. All right. Okay, Mr. Arun. Yeah, we can come up. You can come up with the bullet points in the next live, for sure. So at last, I should leave now, right? Any questions at last? Nice to meet you. It's really wonderful. I really like to come live and interact with people like you. I mean, to everyone who is here interacting. I just love it. Ma'am, how to improve in fluent English conversation. For conversation, you just have to, practice, Miss Pooja. That's the only, there is no elevator for it. You just have to practice everyday basis, try to connect with co-learners, good speakers, and make sure to be consistent. Listen every day, read every day, try to write, try to pen down your thoughts and speak. No elevator as such, and give it a month, you will see improvement. Not huge improvement, but a little bit, and gradually you will see drastic improvement as well. It's great to go live to elevate the fear factor. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's something really interactive and I really like it. You looks pretty good. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Bhavesh. We'll meet again. Bye for now. Okay, bye bye. Priyanka, happy week ahead and see you next Sunday with a lot more fun and beneficial info to the audience here. Cheers. All right, Mr. Arun. Thank you for being here, everyone, and interacting with me. I really enjoyed. And have a good day ahead and all the best for your week. Just be productive, do your best, and enjoy. Bye bye.